Hey everybody, happy Friday. It's Elise Tager, Facebook ad strategist, and welcome to another Friday Facebook Live. This is my favorite time of the week. I'm glad you're here with me. So what I do on Fridays is to just, not every Friday, most Fridays, is to just share a few tidbits, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, that are going to help you with the Facebook ad strategy or your whole lead funnel. Just sound bites, little bits, so that you get some insider information on how to make Facebook ads work for you and how to grow your business using this fabulous medium. So that's what the purpose of my Facebook Live is. Hop on if you haven't already done so. Would love to have more people join me. Love it when there's an audience that I can share and chat with, so don't hesitate to jump on. So let me get started with what today's topic is going to be, and this might surprise you. So just, again, a general background on me. I'm Elise Tager. I'm a Facebook ad strategist. I provide Facebook ad strategy and implementation to coaches and service providers and people who provide, who want a consistent and ongoing stream of both of clients and prospects and revenue using Facebook to drive that. If you have questions or comments, hop in, put them in the notes. Just hop on. I can see what we're doing here, and hopefully I can answer the questions while we're on live together. If not, I'll answer them in the notes afterwards, in the comments afterwards. So today I want to talk about an interesting topic. Last time I chatted with you, it was about who should not be doing Facebook advertising, which is, again, what I thought was a public service announcement. And I have another public service announcement for you today, which is I want to save you some money. And that is, what is the one biggest mistake that you can make with Facebook ads? And as I say, this might surprise you. And this mistake is a success killer. It's always shocked me when people overlook this or it's done poorly. What is it? And it's not having your groundwork in place. So before you even think about putting together a Facebook ad campaign or spending $1, this is the background work that has to be done in anticipation of doing that. Not having the groundwork in place, we're not talking about the ad, but the whole enchilada, the whole lead funnel has to be in place before you even start thinking about that ad. So it's not just about the ad per se. You can have fabulous traffic, screaming traffic, targeted traffic coming to your landing page, your website. But unless you have figured out what you want to do with that traffic once you get it, you are wasting money. And as I say, I've worked with lots and lots of clients, and I'm just so surprised when they come to me saying, let's get my Facebook ad strategy up and running and going. The first thing I want to ask them is, what then? What have you got set up so that we know that you're going to do something with these fabulous leads you've just gotten? So, I said that right. So the first thing to think about is not just the ad itself, and that's usually where people start jumping in, but let's start at the very beginning, your offer. Before you jump into Facebook ads, you should have an offer that you know is successful. A lead magnet, a PDF, an ebook, a checklist, a download, a video, something that you've already tested with your email list or with social media, such that you know that your audience wants this, right? It's not just something you think they'll respond to, but something the audience will respond to. That way, when you start spending money on Facebook, you're not testing the offer, you're testing the Facebook medium itself. So the first thing you want to do is start with an already proven offer, whether it's your coaching package or a series of videos or anything that you want to offer your audience. Know that it's already working. So that's the first thing. The second is the landing page or the opt-in page. This should be set up tight before you even start thinking about doing a Facebook ads. Where are you going to send that traffic? Is that landing page or opt-in page really set up for conversion. So you know that once you send traffic over there, you're enticing people with something they actually want to opt in for, or a video they want to see, or they want to know more about your coaching package. The landing page per se should have just the right of information. It should be very targeted content. It should be compelling copy. It should be warm. It should be congruent with whatever your ad is going to look like, so that once that person who clicks on the ad gets to the landing page or opt-in page, they're not wondering how they got there, right? There's got to be some relationship between the ad and the landing page. So start thinking a lot about what you're going to put on that landing page to complete the process. They've already found you. Now what are they going to do once they get there? So having a strong opt-in page is critical. Another thing to think about is fulfilling on your ad promise. And this trips up many people. So if you're promising a download or a PDF or whatever it is that you're offering as an opt-in, make sure that your back end is working. Make sure that your operation's in place. So when they sign up to get that thing, whatever that thing is, they're actually going to get it. So do your testing. Make sure that you can fulfill whatever you say that you are promising in that ad, so that there's no question that the back-end technology is working correctly. Do your testing, set it up correctly. If you need help, admin help, get it. But make sure that happens and is in place and is tested before you start running those ads. Again, in this public service, public announcement, I just want to make sure that I'm saving you money by not allowing you to jump in before you're absolutely nailed down tight. Make sure that you have a follow-up, a lead follow-up. I mean, I'm sure you've heard this phrase a million times, the secret's in the follow-up. So make sure that you have, once someone has signed up to get your thing, whatever it is, make sure you have the next step. Make sure you have an autoresponder email nurture system in place, so that you are not only, the next step will be that you'll deliver that whatever it is that you promised, but you're then going to continue to engage that audience with a series of emails that provides them more information about you, your products. You provide value, they get to know you better. No one buys on the first click, right? You have to warm them up and make sure that they are getting to know you, your brand, and your offer better. So make sure that that lead nurture process is in place. It might be the next step is a phone call. So they've signed up to get your whatever it is, your webinar or coaching or your download. But if the next step is going to be a call, make sure that that script is done and that you're ready to take action on that. Again, all of this should be completely nailed down tight before you start running your ads. The next step is more follow-up. Again, as I can't say this strongly enough, people rarely buy the first time they hear from you. So make sure that you're continuing, not just with that autoresponder series, but in your email communications or your Facebook communications, that you're going to continue the conversation and the engagement with someone who's already raised their hand to say, I'm interested in you. So all of that should be set up on a schedule so that you know you're going to have an ongoing conversation with someone who said, I'm interested in hearing more from you. When you think about it, someone who has given you their email address is basically saying to you, I like what I hear, I like what I see, I want to hear more from you, you can market at me, because that's basically what you're going to be doing and what they know you're going to be doing. So make sure that you have an ongoing communication with that person who's raised their hand so that you are trading value for attention. The last step is to ask for the sale. And again, you might think that this is something that really is post-Facebook ad, but you want to get this nailed down tight before you start running your ads. So first of all, don't forget to ask for the sale. It shouldn't be the thing that you're doing from the ad, because that's not going to get you anywhere. But make sure that in the process of that lead nurture, that somewhere along the line, you're going to ask them to buy something. Again, is that part of the ad? It should be done ahead of time so that you have your scripting in place, whether it's an email that actually asks for the sale or it's a phone call where you're asking for the sale. But that script should be nailed down tight so that you know that you're going to get the highest number of people most likely to say yes to that offer. So none of that has anything to do with the ad itself. So when people tell me their ads are not working, the first thing I ask them is, tell me about your groundwork. Tell me before we even look at the ad, what have you got in place that's going to convert that click to a customer or to a member of your community. So the first thing we look is that groundwork, which is why it's so important. You might have tons of traffic, but if it's falling down when you get to that first stage, which is the landing page, you've got to go back and think about all that groundwork and reframe it so that it's going to work for you. So again, I don't want to get lost here. So again, none of that has anything to do with Facebook ads. This is what you want to get nailed down tight before you run the ads, and then's when you start spending money. So before you start spending that money, get all that stuff in place. Very critical. Your content is critical, your copy's critical, your offer's critical, and how you consummate that sale and you follow up with those leads is critical before you spend $1 on your Facebook ad campaigns. So if you are at that stage of your business and you're looking for exponential growth and believe as I do that Facebook ads can play a major part, I'd love to help you. Please download, how I can help you with that is please download my Facebook Blueprint, 8 Steps to Success, and I'll put that information, that link in the show notes above, so you can download if you haven't already done that. And do me a favor, if you like this video, please like it, or comment below, or share. And tell me in the comments, what's your biggest challenge with your lead funnel? Because it's never easy and it's never set in stone. So given where you are in your business, what's your biggest challenge with all that groundwork and that lead funnel? So that's it for me today. I'm Elise Tager, Facebook ad strategist. I'll be back in another Friday to give you more information. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.